You're Jake Dzarnowski, sophomore midfielder, Wheaton, Illinois, and this is 9 quick questions. The worst way anyone's ever pronounced your last name.
Probably just taking a really big pause in the middle. That happened in our last game, actually. The guy got to the name and he just paused for like 5 seconds and then just kind of mumbled, basically.
And how did it feel to upset two top 10 nationally ranked teams in a row?
It was pretty good. Actually, didn't really hit me until about an hour after each game. I just like, we just beat Loris or we just beat Luther, but it's a really good feeling.
Played in 4 inches of mud against Loris. What adjustments do you have to make? How much fun was it?
You just have to play it safe. It actually kind of played into Loris's hands, I feel like, to have to play the ball long and not mess around with it at the back. But it was really fun, especially celebrations. You just get to slide and you just keep going.
Your favorite professor and why?
Probably Professor Lemke or Professor Twan. Just the classes are interesting and they keep it interesting as well.
And department?
That's finance and economics, or I have those two teachers.
The most fun thing to do on a Friday night in Wheaton, Illinois?
Going out to eat really, really late, because that's the biggest difference between here and back home, is that there's not a lot of stuff, not a lot of restaurants open late here.
Probably not. Why leaving a big city in Illinois for a small college in rural Iowa was a good idea?
Honestly, just change of scenery. I wasn't too picky about location, so it wasn't a big deal for me.
The one thing you want to do better as a player the rest of the season?
Got a lot of my long shots on target. I've skied a few that should not have been able to be skied recently.
Cooler foreign accent, Coach Gary Laidlaw or Assistant Will Foskett?
Probably Foskett, because he messes up really simple names and he refuses to say them correctly.
What's it going to take for this team to win its first conference title in school history, and why do you think they can do it?
I think just not getting overconfident, and I think that we can do that because this is kind of our first time in this position where we're in the driver's seat, and so we're humble and we're motivated. So
that's Jake Dzarnowski, and this has been 9 Quick Questions.